Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial. Get ready with me on this makeup look here. I am so excited to say that this video is sponsored by Almay, and I'm going to be using 100% Almay products, which are incredibly affordable and available at the drugstore. The thing I love about Almay is that there's no quality lost in the price points of their products. They're really beautiful, hyperallergenic, they're perfect for sensitive skin. And what I love is that their eyeshadow palettes in particular offer a huge range of shades, and I'm excited to show you guys the eye look that I am creating today. I'm going to be focusing on the eye and kind of playing those up, because when you're going on date night, you want to get lost in the eyes. Isn't that a thing? Anyway, I'm going to be focusing on the eyes in this video and showing you guys how I created this really beautiful kind of subtle, smoky, cranberry and gold eyeshadow look, which I think is beautiful for the summertime, and have some kissable lips for date night, you know what I'm saying? All of the products that I use in this tutorial today will be listed in that description box down below, along with all of the links to Almay's website and more information about them. So if you wanted to see all the products that I use and find out more information about Almay and the beautiful brand that it is, you can check that description box down below for all of that information. And if you would like to see how I created this really fun kind of cranberry gold, very fresh, light, but also subtle and sultry makeup look that I personally think would be perfect for a summer date night out, then please do. Just keep on watching. So I've zoomed you guys up nice and close. I'm going to start using the Almay CC Luminous Primer. This has a broad spectrum SPF 15 in it, and it is a complexion correcting primer. I'm just going to take a couple pumps of this. I'm going to spread this over the face. And it just leaves you with this really beautiful, soft, luminous finish on the skin. And then we'll move on to foundation. It's not technically a foundation, I suppose. It's called the Smart Shade Skin Tone Matching Makeup. It's called the My Best Light. It's actually really cool because when you first put this onto your hand, it comes out white like that. And then once you mix it in, it blends in to match the color of your skin. So as you're blending it together, it'll slowly start to match the skin tone, which I think is really cool. It has that color matching capability, and it's a nice light coverage, perfect for the summertime, and it has that SPF built into it. And I like to apply this with my fingers because it just helps to further blend that in. And then I'm actually going to pause the face for now. We're going to zoom in and do the eyes because I really wanted the focus of this look to be on the eyes. I wanted to do a really beautiful kind of deep cranberry gold shade that'll be beautiful for a summer date night. And just because we're going to be working with some more shimmery shadows, I wanted to do the eyes and then we'll finish up the face afterwards. Zoom me right in. Hello. So for the eyes, I'm actually going to be using two different palettes. I'm going to be starting with this little mini eyeshadow quad here. This is in the shade 150 Pure Gold Baby. These ones have a matte, a shimmer, a satin, and a glitter. 4 different shades in here. And I'm going to be starting with this matte shade and blending that in the crease and using that as our base. Just taking the brush, dipping it into the matte, and I'm just going to blend that, blending that into the crease. This has a really, really beautiful creamy formula. And this is a perfect transition shade for any kind of eye look that you'll be doing. I actually just might blend that all over the lid as well. I'm just kind of going to go in with that. And we're going to put that palette on pause for now, and then I'm going to dip into this Palette Pop palette. This is in the shade Fabulista 020, and I'm going to be mainly focusing on these cranberry and gold shades here. Absolutely beautiful. They're super pigmented and so shimmery and gorgeous. They will definitely help to make your eyes pop. I'm going to start by dipping into the cranberry shade, and I'm just going to be focusing that on the outer half of the eyes, blending that halfway across the lid and into the crease. And then as I go, just taking my bigger fluffy blending brush and blending out those edges, making sure that there's no harsh lines. Super beautiful. I love that cranberry shade. Now these particular shadows can actually also be used wet. You can use them wet or dry, and use them wet if you want them to be a little bit more intense. So I'm going to take this gold shade, I'm going to put the product onto my brush, and then I'm going to spray it with some wetness, and I'm just going to place that right on the center of the lid and really build up that intensity. As you can see, when you apply it wet, it's just so much more intense and pigmented. And I'm just going to take the brush and make sure that all of the edges are nice and blended. That gold is so pretty. Now I'm going to use this eyeliner. It's the Almay Gel Smooth Eyeliner in the shade Espresso 034. It's a really creamy, long-lasting gel liner. And what I'm going to do is just use this in the waterline. I'm going to put it on the lower waterline and also the upper waterline to really intensify the look of the lashes. And then I'm also just going to take a little bit right onto the lash line just to really intensify the lashes. And just take a little mini brush and blend that out, making sure that the line is nice and soft. So I'm going to stop the eyes for now. I'm going to take a little break. We're going to finish up the rest of the face, and then we'll go ahead and do the lower lash line because I want to apply the concealer and whatnot before we mess with those lower regions. I'm going to take the Almay Smart Shade Concealer. I have this in the shade 020 Light Medium. This is a similar formula where it comes out white, and then as you blend it in, it color corrects to match your skin tone. So as you can see, as I rub it on the back of my hand, the white disappears, and I'm going to do that and just apply it with my fingers underneath the eyes. It's a really beautiful formula. It's super creamy. It has a really nice, like, kind of medium coverage. But what I like is that you have time to play with it and move around. It doesn't set immediately, but at the same time, it doesn't have that like sticky, tacky feeling. It's really beautiful. And it really just smooths out the skin. It's so beautiful. And this particular shade is like a perfect shade match for my current skin. So next I'm actually going to use the Almay Instant Glow Highlighting Duo. This is in the shade 200 Nude Glow. It's a beautiful double-sided stick, and I'm actually going to take the stick side and I'm going to use this to highlight the cheekbones. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Patting that out with the finger. Bridge of the nose. Cupid's bow. Then you can use the other side of the duo. It's a liquid form, so it's a little bit more intense. I'm actually just going to take that onto the back of my hand. And I'm going to add that on top just to add a little bit more intensity on the highlight. The liquid side is also great for the collarbones. I'm just going to take a little bit there too. Get those collarbones on fleeky fleek. Okay, so now that all of our cream products are applied, I'm going to go ahead and use the bronzer. This is the Smart Shade Powder Bronzer in the shade 40 Sunkissed. I'm just going to use this to warm up and bronze the skin. Taking it along the temples as well. Don't forget that jawline. And then for blush, I'm going to use this Smart Shade blush in the shade Coral. I'm just mixing all of those beautiful colors together and applying that onto the apples of the cheeks. It's such a beautiful warm shade. Perfect for the summertime. And I also like to take like the excess left over on my brush and just kind of rub it across my nose, because technically that's what sticks out the farthest and that's where I'm gonna get burnt. I'm just gonna take a light dusting of the loose finishing powder. This is in the shade 200 Light Medium. I'm just gonna use that to set underneath the eyes and down the bridge of the nose, a little bit of my forehead, and just a little bit of my chin as well. Basically where we applied the concealer and where I will most likely get the most sweaty later. And now that we've finished the face, I'm going to go ahead and complete the lower lash line. So I'm going to go back in with that shadow quad and use that matte shade again and just take that along the lower lash line, smoking it out quite a bit. Look at the difference a lower lash line makes. Back in the day when I first started wearing makeup, I never used to touch my lower lash line. I thought I looked like a crazy raccoon, and now I can't do eyeshadow without it. I find it just makes such a difference. It makes everything blend together and look so cohesive. I'm just gonna take a little dip of that cranberry shade from the Fabulista palette, and I'm just gonna put that right on the outer edge of the lower lash line, just to kind of blend the shades together. Adding a little bit more color down there. I'm just going to take a small brush and dip into this champagne-y shimmer shade here and use this to highlight the inner corners. Ooh, she's pigmented, folks! And also the brow bone. And then to finish off the eyes, I'm going to use the Almay Thickening Mascara. It's in this gorgeous purple tube. And I love that it has the tapered edge on the wand, which allows you to get nice and deep into the corners of the eyes. It also has a really nice smell to it. It doesn't have that horrible off-putting smell that many mascaras have in the world. Just gonna apply oodles and oodles of coats of this. I might even get a little crazy and put some on the lower lashes too. And also stab my eye in the process. What I do when that happens is I just take my small little brush and I kind of just push up. And most of the time, 99% of the time, it removes that product. This mascara adds a lot of volume, but it's also separating and like really lifting the lashes at the same time. It's a gorgeous mascara. That is such a gorgeous mascara. Oh! It opens up the eyes so much and adds so much volume. I am obsessed. Okay, so that's it for the eyes. The eyes are done. I'm gonna finish off with the lips. This is the Smart Shade Butter Kiss lipstick in the shade 20 Pink Light. I just wanted a nice light wash of color on the lips so that most of the focus can be on the eyes. If you're going on a date night, you want a nice light kissable shade, know what I'm saying? And that, my friends, is it for the makeup. That is the full face. I think it's a beautiful light coverage, kind of undetectable makeup look on the face with a gorgeous pop of shimmer and color on the eyes. And just a nice, simple, light wash of pink on the lips so that you can smooch all night long. Just kidding, keep it PG-13. So this is the finished look and also the outfit. This is a cute little bright colored top from Urban Outfitters. And these are some flared culottes from Zara. And I also paired it with these really pretty platform heels from Boohoo. And this is the finished look. Cute little summery date night look to complement the smoking makeup. So that's gonna be it from me, guys. This is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed getting ready with me and seeing all of these beautiful products from Almay. Thank you so much to Almay for sponsoring this video. I'm happy to say that these products are all pretty friggin' incredible, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed the makeup look that I created using all of these beautiful products. All of the products that I used will be listed in the description box down below. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you as always so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye!